Nice little breakout about 12.15, 12.17 on Microsoft. It just has not looked back really.
Okay. Hopefully we will connect our friends on YouTube.
Yeah, I think so too, Brian. I think I don't know if it's going to get there before the close or not, but it sure does look like it wants to.
Oh, Brian dropped off the mic.
Yeah, he's helping Starbucks.
I heard.
So
it's funny. I heard beeping.
He's
I
at the
heard
coffee
beeping
shop.
in the background. I thought he was at a hospital or something. It sounded like it was like as the heart rate monitor was going in the background. So I was getting worried.
Yeah.
No, I'm just in this coffee shop, my coffee shop down in South Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
It's a little.
Hey,
There's a
Peter,
chatty
I'll turn on
person.
the camera in the room. Oh, dang
There's
it.
a chatty customer in here. I need to get rid of them. I don't need customers here.
Yeah. Not for your private coffee shop, no.
Exactly. Yeah. So I guess no IPOs today, Peter.
There was one, but it was a terrible one. The only IPO today was UCL, but yeah, it was not. It was no good.
Wasn't
No
like
good.
Vroom yesterday.
No. There we go. I've gotcha.
I really was tempted to take some Vroom home last night. I really should have.
You're gonna take
Based
Vroom
on how-
home and make some sweet, sweet stock to it.
Exactly. And it would have been sweet in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I said I was. Well, as you know, I held
There we
that
go.
pretty much to the close yesterday, and then I sold. I could have held on to some and got another $4 or $5 out of it, but
I know.
that's not my style.
And I figured though, the way it went out was, that was a trade I usually take.
Yeah, Zen, that
Anyway.
that trade worked out really well. It was a perfect IPO trade yesterday, so I was happy with that. Had a couple of good trades yesterday. I've only had one trade today, one short. Believe it or not, I went short Microsoft today. Go figure, right?
Cool.
Nice. Short Microsoft. Let me pull Microsoft up because I think
Yeah. You look at the chart, it looks crazy, but it was green.
Yeah. Let me see Microsoft. Because I think it was probably right before that big pop that it had.
Exactly.
So let me get my chart up here. There it is. So it's somewhere between 11:27 and 11:30. That's
Oh,
where
no.
I'm assuming.
You're going way too
No?
early.
Way too early. Let me. Because you said short, right?
Yep. It's not a bad
Way
guess
too early.
based on the chart, but yeah, it's not. Don't worry, it doesn't look good on the chart at all. So, it's actually 131.
11:44.
131 is when I went
131.
short. Market time, and
Yeah.
it was just moving flat sideways, and it was not able to push up, and then it tried this second push up here over 196.20, 196.30ish, and couldn't do it. So I went short, and I got this drop, but that was right before it popped up when the Fed meeting minutes came out, which I was expecting, and I got a great move because I got an extra $1 on it. It partialed me and then stopped me out. So.
Nice.
So I did, it did work out, but you look at the chart and you're like, short, like that's crazy. What are you doing shorting Microsoft?
Especially if you look at the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart's just.
Look at here. Yeah, the 15-minute chart.
You got it right during that pullback.
I think in the context too of
yeah.
What's been in the context too of what's been good and what hasn't. And if you looked at the market, SPY has been down. The small caps IWM is down a lot. But if you look at the Qs, they're going the opposite direction.
Wow, Apple's making a run at the high of the day again.
No, it's making a run at like all-time high here. I mean, really, if it gets, well, it already is at all-time high, but if it gets to 200, that'll be a significant milestone here. So that would make two big stocks
I was
today
looking
that
at
hit a
Apple.
milestone if it does, because Tesla already hit its milestone, holding well over 1,000 here.
Yeah, definitely the technology sector was the place to be yesterday, and it's still the place to be today.
But it is odd, Brian, like when you say that, like look at MU today, it is basically at break even. It didn't really end up performing well. The rest of the semiconductors are up a little bit, but not a lot. But it wasn't a semiconductor day today. It was certainly, like you said, it was sort of the FANG type stocks. I think you were talking about that this morning. That definitely were moving. AMD's been strong, and so is Nvidia. I think they're with this news about Apple making their own, starting to make their own chips, displacing the Intel chip. There was some chatter that some of these other chip stocks might actually benefit, like Nvidia and AMD. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Intel, apparently it's Apple's not a big part of their business, but interestingly, AMD and Nvidia are the only two of the semiconductors that are over their average volume. So the R-vol is below 100% on everything except AMD and Nvidia. So.
Well, this is okay. I see now. Okay, that's what SMH is. The semiconductor index is a semiconductor ETF, and it's actually up on the day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's but it's hard to say how that is weighted. It could be heavily weighted with Nvidia.
Yeah.
AMD. What is Intel? I haven't seen what Intel's doing.
Intel is pretty flat, I think.
Yeah, the NTC. It started out down, and it's come back. It's up $1.16 right now, 1.8%.
I'm on YouTube. I hope everything's running well. You'll have to let me know. I'm running on a backup connection right now, which is typically a little slower on the upload, and it's caused issues in the past. So we'll hopefully I'm not cutting in and out on you.
Microsoft looking like it's about $1. What is it? About $1.50 away now from that magic 200. Yeah, exactly.
Did the power go out at your house, Peter?
No, my high-speed connection, they buried it today because it was on a cable. It literally was run across my neighbor's backyard, and he kept asking me, when the hell is this thing going to be buried? So I just kept calling, and finally it got buried. But ever since they've done that, now I've had intermittent connection through it. So, and of course, you call the support, they're like, looks fine to us. It's all good right now. And I'm like, well, of course it's good now because I called you. It's always good when I call them.
Yeah. They probably nicked it while they were burying it.
Maybe. They did say they had to be careful. Yeah, just so they had to make another call and come back, you think, Brian? Conspiracy theorist.
Yeah. Conspiracy theorist, exactly.
I'm trying to find the holdings of SMH here, and it's not telling me what it's...
What's in it?
what's in it, and the weighting is what I really want.
Well, what is anybody else in any trades right now? I'm kind of curious. Microsoft seems to be good. Apple seems to be good. Anyone else in anything? That DPW stock, I think, kind of just petered out,
Oh,
as they say.
Intel's 10% of SMH. That's why.
And it's up today.
And
It's up
Nvidia,
2% or
Nvidia's
1.8.
8%. So.
Oh yeah, okay. There you go. There's a big part of the index there.
Yeah.
So gold really popped on this Fed news, eh? The GDX up 4%. I think GDXJ is probably up even more. Silver's up.
Hey, Brian, it's interesting when you do find the holdings of some of these. Like SMH, I know you watch a lot of the ETFs, but it is very heavily dependent on what's in it, right? Meaning that it may not always reflect what you expect to be happening in the industry. So if I look at it, Taiwan Semiconductor, I think their symbol is, what is TSM? TSM,
Yeah, TSM.
is 12% of that ETF. Intel is
a lot.
about 10.5. Nvidia is about 9. So between those three, they're 30% of the weightings of that ETF.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And, so
Well,
when
if
you
you
look
look at
down
like
at, go ahead.
go ahead. I was just going to say, if you look at an ETF like XLE, it's very heavily weighted in about 2 or 3 of the big integrateds,
Right.
like Kanoko and
So when you look at things
Conoco,
like
I should say.
AMD and Micron that we follow, MU, they're just under 5% each. So, relatively smaller percentage of the weighting of that ETF. So, less of an impact. Interesting. Anyways.
Interesting is right.
So don't forget, ooh, look at Apple losing it. But traders, don't forget that the success webinar today is at 6 p.m. Eastern instead of 8 p.m. Eastern, which is a little time slot change.
It's amazing, what you never want to be holding anything related to gold going into a Fed speak, because gold for some reason always goes crazy. Like, I don't think Powell said anything that was like jaw dropping or shocking. I think it was pretty much
You're not in a hurry for it, right?
everything that you would have expected
No, I need
him
it for July.
to say.
Right.
Okay.
And and of course, as soon as he started talking, just gold went skyrocketing up, and the GDX and the GDXJ nugget all took off. So just go figure.
So I don't know if you guys are going to be happy or disappointed with me, but you thank you, Mike. You mentioned Apple, that it was dropping, which got it got me to look at. Well, you mentioned Apple, which got me to look at Microsoft, and I got in short Microsoft at 197.75. I took a partial at 197.50, and now I'm down again. So I'm going to take another partial here. 197.37 is what I got filled at. So
no, it didn't meet 200.
I saw that one coming.
Yeah. Well, it started to fall off, and I thought, well, maybe I can get a couple of cents on this, and so far it's pretty good. It's giving me 40 cents. I don't mind that. See if I can get any more.
I saw it pushing on that. It's like 198.50s, but it was having trouble getting over.
Exactly.
It couldn't push up past that. And then I saw those moving averages rolling over, because after I saw Apple, I pulled up Microsoft and saw it.
Jennifer in the room just had to one-up me, so she got in at 198.03. Much better entry, Jennifer. Well done. I guess there's a lot of room at the top side. Is that you, Brian? Are you upset about this?
Yes. I am.
Why?
This is I'm long I'm long Microsoft.
Oh, well.
I'm long some calls. Mind you, the calls don't expire till next week.
Oh, well then
End of next week. So
you're fine. I think you're right. I think
got
this
lots.
thing is going to hit this. It looks like Microsoft is going to hit 200. It just probably is not going to do it today. But Microsoft can move
Yeah,
real quick. Like you might get to 200 today if it takes. It could take a $3 jump. I wouldn't be surprised. So that's why I'm watching it really carefully here, because I'm hoping that if it spikes down, I can take advantage. I mean, look at Microsoft earlier today. It took that spike down to 195, and within like 4 minutes, it was up to 197. So there's $2 in 3 or 4 minutes. So
No, there's just large and extra large. Okay.
only large and extra large are available.
apparently, yes. That would be the apparel side of my business.
Okay. You need to get yourself an office.
That's okay.
Yeah, the office is a printing station.
Oh, like for money,
Got the
you got a
construction
money
going
printer
on
going
here.
too.
Yeah, yep. Negligees over there.
Did you say that for our benefit, Brian? What is going on?
Oh, sorry. Didn't I mute that?
Yeah, right. now you're having fun with us. I like it, though. That's all right.
Yeah.
Sporting goods, intimate wear, and appliances.
Intimate
third floor.
Third floor.
Look at that volume come in on Microsoft right now.
Jennifer, Brian's got the most unique coffee shop in all of Vancouver. He's
Yeah. We have quite a collection of things here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just coffee we serve.
Anything in a red
It's
leather?
apparel. It's apparel. It's accessories. Not so much on the lingerie.
No, not so much. It's a very small section.
Yeah, it's a small section.
It's at the back of the store. We don't talk about it much.
Yeah, no, we're not. No, we're not selling anything related to 420.
Yes, sir. Just go through the beaded curtain at the back and take the stairs.
Yeah, exactly. With the incense burning.
Oh my goodness.
I know, negligee.
Negligee.
Old fashioned. It is. But I'm an old fashioned guy, so there you go. Oh, I see. Oh, that was weird. So I see the yields have come off. That's kind of interesting.
Okay.
The yields were popping up there, and I guess Powell did reiterate they're going to do whatever it takes
Come
to
on.
keep the market up.
Come on.
So we're getting
Take
a
a little
bit of
more
a
off.
bounce here.
Yeah, I'm
Sell
taking
off and
a
a
little more
bounce?
off. Microsoft, sorry.
Good.
Yeah, it
Squeeze
seems
it
to
up
be
higher.
struggling here at the moving average on
squeeze
the
it up.
15.
Squeeze it up higher there.
I don't like it when we're fighting, Brian. When we're trading against each other.
Oh, like you said, I've got a long-term.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot. That we can actually both be profitable in trades in opposite directions. It all depends on time frame, right, and objectives. So it's easy to do. I've been opposite Thor many a
Yep.
time, and we've both managed to make money on it. So
Exactly. You can trade a same stock, and both people can make money, being on both sides of the trade. So it just depends when you get in and when you get out.
yep. Here we go. That's the drop I was looking for. Let's get down below 197.
SPY is selling off a little bit here.
7 minutes. I'm gonna take another partial. Oh, I got that just in time.
What is our buddy Nvidia doing here? Wow, it's so expensive, up 375. What earnings do we have at the end of the day, if any, Peter?
That is a great question. Let me see. Do we have anything? Not much. Star Trek Inc.
Yeah.
Oh, Star Tech Inc. Sorry, I thought it was Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Tech Inc. No, there's nothing. There is.
There's actually one that I've been watching. UNFI, United Natural Foods, could be, but that was before the market opened, actually.
FI, yeah, they were this morning.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Yeah. What else we got? Now we got Lulu at the end of the day. We've got Adobe at the end of the day tomorrow. We've got Play, Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
Got a few interesting ones, and we got you got Children's Place before the market opened.
But tomorrow there's a few. I'm surprised there's nothing this afternoon.
Yeah, there's really not much going on.
Yeah.
21, but nothing of note. Yeah, nothing much of note.
Mike, I didn't hear. Did you end up trading today?
No, I haven't been trading. I just been messing with that scanner every day. Just because, I mean, I'm getting average between 300 and 500 ping rates. So I think for the most part, until I get back home where I get a direct line, I'll probably be on the sidelines.
Yeah.
It takes some what do you call it? Self not confidence, but what am I trying to say here? You're exercising
Discipline.
your discipline, exactly. Why couldn't I think of discipline? Yeah.
It's been painful the last couple of days. So,
self-control.
I think next week is where it's going to be even more difficult, because at least this week I can rationalize it because I'm just been trading off the scanner and sim gathering information. But next week I got pretty much all the information I need to start trading it live. So I think that's going to be it's going to be a test next week. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I may just go get a landline and a 20 or 30 foot landline and run it out to the computer. Run it across the floor.
Well, not a very exciting close. It's just kind of chopping into the end of the day here.
Yeah, I thought Microsoft would possibly make that run to 200 along with Apple.
It looked like it was going to, but just no follow through. It looks like the gold is becoming interesting again. Is it going? It's really popped up here towards into the end of the day.
Wow. I think Tesla's
Big
going to be
volume.
fascinating tomorrow. First day over. We'll see how it settles overnight. I mean, it's put a real strong showing in through to the close. It looks like it's going to close around 10:25 here, and I think that's. I think we're going to see some action on it tomorrow. We'll see.
Also, yeah, I mean, Steve, you're right about Lulu. It's Lulu has been so strong, and then I think I can't remember which brokerage house it was, but they came out again yesterday and reiterated that Lulu was a buy at 275, which is about what $60 higher than where it is right now. So I don't know. I think a lot of a lot of good news is baked into this stock, sort of like Chewy.
Yeah.
Good old Chewy. Yeah, Chewy really didn't
Yeah,
do much today. I mean, it sort of leaked off in the afternoon, but the morning, oh my God, I was watching. I mean, it made some big bounces, but I don't know. I didn't see it as tradable. It was really tough. I mean, I guess if you were really
No.
bold, you could have traded it. But
Yeah, it was all over the place, but it had a big run over the last 2 weeks, and now it's and it it just couldn't push higher. After the earnings came out, and I guess basically that
come on,
lack of
oh,
momentum
1
to
minute.
get it going higher caused people to take profits.
Microsoft sitting right at 197. Oh, I couldn't break 197. Let's see, maybe this time. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's just over again. All right, I'm gonna take a. Oh, I want a partial below 197 just because. I gotta get ready here on the. Oh, 30 seconds. Come on, give me.
You got about a minute
Here,
or
there,
30
taking
seconds.
taking it now. Excellent. 196.94. I got a fill, so that's good. Don't worry, Brian. I just need my last hurrah, then I'll give it back to you. You can take it to the moon. So. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take it all off right here. Oh, look at this. Oh. Yeah. Hey, that was good. I got a fill in the 80s. 196.86. So that was good. It's all yours,
Nice.
Brian. Take it to 210.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Well, to be honest, I mean, I did take half the options position off. I mean, I couldn't not take some profits. So if it does slide,
I think it's going to make a run up there. I think in the next couple days it'll make a run at that 200 level.
yeah, no, I've got another week and a half or week and 2 days, so it'll just, if it goes over the weekend, it might lose some of the implied volatility, that value that's in the trade. So, but I think my entry was around 180, so I'm okay. As always, wish I'd taken more.
We all do.
Yes,
I had like 20, and then I cut it to 10 just before I sent it. But now I can't do 20.
Oh, crap. My
Anyway.
platform closed.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna drop off here and
Yeah.
have a great evening, everyone. We'll see you in the morning.
Thanks, Brian.
So,
You too, Brian.
we'll everyone, guys. Yeah. Peter, Michael, have a good evening, everybody. Bye for now.
You too.
See you guys. Off to the lingerie section.
Okay. All right. No being.
Bye for now.
Anyways, whatever. You enjoy. Guys, don't forget tonight we've got our Trader Mind Fitness session. Really looking forward to this. Mark Randall's joining us from the UK, so keep in mind I may have given you wrong times before, but for all of our lifetime members, it's at 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. So it's normally at 8. It's at 6 though tonight, which is just 2 hours from now. So hopefully you can join us live for our Trader Mind Fitness session with Mark Randall. That will be said in the webinar, Success Webinar room tonight. And yeah, we have very little
It'd be good.
going on after the close. So maybe, being that I've got to go address my internet problems here, I'm going to call it a day. And we'll see you guys back for the pre-market show tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Mike?
Everybody out on YouTube in the chat, have a great day.
Yeah, you too,
Peter,
sir.
I'll see you tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Or tonight
Thanks.
in the webinar. I'll be there for the webinar. Nice.
Thanks in the room for Jared. He did a yeoman's task of keeping the room and the seat warm this afternoon, so thank you for that. Appreciated the work that he did. He's wondering where we were.